Hi guys. Let me take off my mask, so you can hear me clearly. This is Change Down SA. You know what? Hit that red button and subscribe because we're going to be bringing you some more exciting videos. We know we haven't been posting much because of the COVID-19, but I can assure you we're going to have some more exciting videos coming up. Right now, I have to say thank you to LEXUS SA for giving us this baby to review. So today we have the new 2020 Lexus RX450 Hybrid, and I can tell you the easiest way to spot the Lexus Hybrid, they have this blue background on their emblem, and it's really nice and subtle, but this is one of the ways besides the hybrid on the side, which we'll go to next. But I just want us to take a look at the grille. You know, for me, it's almost like shouting, but it's a good shout. It's the goal shout. They did it so well. I mean, it's really outside of the norm. It says Lexus. And if we come closer to the grille, you won't see it from afar. But if you look really careful, there is a lot of L's on the grille. So it just says Lexus. It's really exciting. Nothing usual about this grille. Now just maybe to move to the lights. This is called the blade scan high beam lights. I mean, they're really beautiful on this car, really accentuating the lights. I really love them. As you can see, it's the daytime running lights. Let's talk about the color. An ordinary folk would say this is like a bottle greenish color. So this color is actually called the terrain khaki. You know how cars, they bring up their own colors. So this one is terrain khaki. Don't say bottle green. No, it's not bottle green. Terrain khaki. Make sure you get that. So when we move to the side profile of this car, it just shows how big it is. I really like these lines that they did here. As you can see, you have one line that just fades almost in the middle of the back door there, and then you have one that just continues straight to the back of the lights there. I really love it. I mean, it's really beautiful. And talking about wheels, you've got your 20-inch wheels. The comfort on this baby is amazing. I mean, the suspension, these wheels, you never feel the road, man. It's really comfortable. I love it. And when you can come this side, if you can see, I don't know if it's gonna come out on camera, but you have a much more clearer window at the front than you have at the back. So you might have a baby there, and it's got something inside that's like a visor that will show you just after this. But this window is clearer than the back one. This just says executive, I really love it. And when we come closer to the back, you have this window that gives you the floating roof. It almost gives you that look that the roof is floating. It's really nice with the back spoiler. They did so well. I mean, the lines, they really define this car. As much as it's a hybrid, it gives you the thing that, it still has power. So as we take a look at the back of this car, again, like I said, the only thing that you can also spot the hybrid of a Lexus is this blue tone on the Lexus emblem, which is really good. I love what they did with this. And another thing that really caught my eye on these lines at the back, as you can see, these lines here, they resemble the grill at the front. I see what you did there, Lexus, which is really good. And we've seen the car outside. I'd like us to go inside and see if it does match the outside. So when we talk about the back of this car, I love the space on it. It's really cool. As you can see, I'm really much comfortable. I've got your leg room, really nice. And remember, the seat, when you switch off the car and you get out as the driver, it moves back a bit, so you have an easy exit to it. So as you can see, still I have a bit of space there to play with. And as you can see on the roof, a lot of space. And I mean, look at this. You can warm your seat. Yeah, just right here at the back. How amazing is that? And another thing, if you only have two people, then you have this where you can just eat your drinks. I mean, the journey would be so pleasant, I can tell you that. And you have an extra storage space. Look at that. You can put your phone there if you don't need it, anything, which is really cool. Like I said, your cold drinks here, and you could have a nice conversation right here at the back. So it's really impressive when it comes to the space here at the back. So another feature on this car, which most of the cars don't have, is this feature here where you can move the seat forward and backwards, which is really amazing. I mean, if you need more space in the trunk, then you can just move the seat forward. How awesome is that, really? So we've seen the car here at the back. I'd like us to go to the front of the car, where it's really exciting. Now that we're here on the front of this car, this is where the excitement is at. I want us to look at the steering wheel. It's a very beautiful, unique steering wheel, as it's got like wooden fixtures on it, and where you're supposed to hold your steering wheel. As you can see, this is how you're supposed to hold your steering wheel. It's leather with an outstitch. Very good, feels good when you're holding it, and it's a heated steering wheel. So you don't have to worry about those cold winter days. You can just press a button on this side, and then your steering wheel is warm. So whatever that you need to do, you could do it on this steering wheel. Your volumes, skip a track, whatever that you need. You don't have to take your hands off it and your eyes on the road. The sound system you can control from here, or you can control it on this trackpad. So if you are driving in a very reasonable speed and you're not distracted that much, you can use the trackpad to control your sound and your infotainment. Right here, you have your 18.3 screen. For the first time now, you can touch it. It's a touch screen, which I'll show you just now. The wood that we were talking about on the steering wheel, they've continued with it on this panel here, and it looks really beautiful. The consistency, especially on this spec, the color of the seats, it looks really nice. And as you can see on the dashboard, they have this soft leather here with an outstitching. It just looks really proper. I love it. And then when you look at the side panel of the car, on the door, this is what you get. You get your 3 settings for different drivers. Where you want your seat, how you want your steering to be positioned at. So right here you have your Windows controllers. Then you also have your side mirror controllers. Really easily, really reachable. It's easy to control. Very, very nice. And coming back here on the sound system, the knobs, they're really retro, but there's something about it. So I like this. It just reminds me of your old stereo. feels good. And then obviously you have your Lexus watch that illuminates at night and it looks really good. So in total, I just love this car. But right now, I just want us to start it. You can hear the sound of it and see the electronics come alive. But before I do that, there's actually one more feature that I want us to look at. The sun visor. Simple, right? But it's really practical. Like, one thing I like about it, so weird. Let me get my license. I want to show you something. Oh, license. South African license. That's me right there. I look a bit ugly, but don't show you. So you have a space here. You can put your license here whenever you need it. When the traffic cop stops you, you just pull it here. Easy. Hey, give it to the police officer. That's how easy it is. And, I think it's a very good size for a sun visor. And you can pull it out. And another nice feature about it, you can pull it out. Some of the sun visors, they are stuck there and you still get the sun on the side. But with this one, you can pull it and it gives a nice feature, And maybe if you want to do some makeup, you open here and you have the light there. It gives you a nice makeup, This is what I like about it. It's the small things that do matter. And still on the roof there you have your lights. You can touch it. You just touch the lights. Look at this. On, off. On, off. It's easy as that. And then obviously you have your buttons for the sunroof. Whenever you need to open it, I'll have to switch on the car for that. But you can open it up on a nice shiny day and enjoy your sunroof. This one doesn't have a panoramic sunroof. Other ones they do have. This one has the normal sunroof, which is also good enough for me, I think. Well, as you can see, it's got the heads-up display, so you would never have to take your eyes off the road. So yeah, this is a very cool feature that I really like in these new cars, especially on this one. You can move it and, put it in the, eye level that you want. And another thing, when you brake on this car, you are actually charging it. As you can see there, it says charge when I hit the brakes, and then it charges itself. So, very great feature there. Let's just enjoy the ride. Feels so smooth. As we're moving, you can see the speed that you're doing currently, just sitting there on the road, and you have a clear view of where you're going, so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. Right now we're driving on the Eco. Then you can also change it to Sport. That's where you get more power, more response. The mirrors have blind spot assist right there. So every time there's a car on your blind spot, the mirror will go on like that. As you can see, while the cars are passing, your blind spot assist will be on. Very cool feature. So you won't just change lanes at any time. It warns you first, which is a really great feature that I really like. It just tells you, as you can see, I'll indicate now, and it flashes, telling you, nope, don't change lanes. So this is a really good feature that one must really have. You also have the adaptive cruise control on this one. So once you engage it, then it just sticks to the speed limit that you've set. And if there's a car in front of you, it slows down. And when the car picks up the speed, it also picks up the speed to that maximum of that speed that you have set for yourself to cruise. So yeah, this one very good for long distance driving. You know, you don't get tired, so you just put it on cruise and just let it do its own thing. Very, very good. And it leaves a very good safe distance between you and the car in front of you. So once the car picks up the speed, then it also picks it up to the speed that you have set. If you wanna overtake, you can do that and you overtake, then it can increase, or you can just change the lane when it's safe, and then it will increase the speed to the one that you have set for yourself. Really good for long distance driving. I recommend this feature. Very, very awesome, but you still have to keep your eyes on the road, you know, and not be too much distracted. Just be safe. I just wanted to show you some of the few things that we couldn't see during the day, you know, that now you can see quite clearly. As you can see, the Lexus watch right here, it illuminates really nicely and showing you the time. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you do hit that subscribe button, please, and hit that bell so you get the fresh videos that we're going to upload. It's going to be exciting. Thank you so very much. Make sure that you do sanitize and have your mask on. I never really understand the people that wear their mask while they're driving all by themselves in the car, but it's okay. That's a story for another day. Make sure that you keep safe. Have a great one. Till next time, I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.